Welcome to the Stitch Sessions. It's Karen here, and I have a fantastic, super fun, very quick, and very easy summer crochet project. I know a lot of times we're looking for stuff to work on in the summertime. And if you're a little newer here, I know you're probably sick of working on dishcloths. So I've got a really easy, but really cool and different project today. We are gonna work on a can cozy. And the thing I love about this project is it works as a coaster because it protects the surface, but it also works as a cozy. So it can protect your hand basically from cold. I mean, you could use this for hot drinks, but I'm always thinking of the cold drinks in the summertime. They do eventually sweat a little bit, and depending on the surface you're putting it on, it tends to pool a little bit here. So it's kind of nice when you have a protector that walks around with you. And when you've got stuff that's super, super cold, it also protects your hands a little bit. And to a certain degree, keeps it cool a little bit longer. I mean, it's not super insulating, but it kind of helps keep it a little while longer. So it's a summer can cozy. It has the dual function bottom and around the body. If you know how to double crochet, you pretty much are good to go. I do use one round here of half double crochets, but it's nothing crazy at all. This is actually a fantastic project. If you are a little newer to crocheting circles, this is a good way to practice and put this into a practical application. So I think for the newer crocheters, you're going to have a lot of fun working on this project. If you are a more experienced crocheter, maybe this will give you some ideas on what you could do for a party or a gift or anything fun like that. You can make a whole set of these. If you're really experienced, you could probably whip up 4 of these in an hour. If you're newer, I still think you could whip up at least 2 of these in an hour. So again, really fun, quick project, and it's a great way to practice your basic stitches and a new technique. So what do you say? Let's dive in and get started on our summer can cozy. So the yarn I'm going to be using for today's project is this 100% cotton yarn, and it's very comparable. I always say it's comparable to the Handicrafter cotton yarn, but I do not see it anywhere anymore. I think it's Loops and Threads now that creates this type of cotton yarn. It is not mercerized. It's just 100% cotton. Those of you that saw my bucket bag project for my July bag project, you will recognize this yarn. This is what I had left over. It's a medium 4-weight yarn. Anytime you're working on things that will come into a lot of contact with moisture or heat, I strongly recommend that you use this type of yarn. So that's the yarn I'm going to be using. And the hook size I'm going to be using today is a 4.5 millimeter hook, which is also known as a G or a size 7 if you go by those hook labels. And of course, make sure that you have a pair of scissors on hand and a yarn needle to weave in your ends at the end. So let's get to it. So what we're going to do now is we are going to work inside that little ring area, and we're going to place 11 more double crochets into that little ring. And I'm going to try and work over this tail. So you're just going to yarn over, insert inside the ring, pull up your loop as usual, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through the next 2. So you've got your first double crochet. So this does count as double crochet, but this is our first official one. So I'm going to continue to do this until I have a total of 12 double crochets, including my chain 3. Okay, so I have done a total of 12 stitches. So now you can see that I have almost a full circle formed. So what I want to do now to join the first round is I'm going to find the top of that chain 3. I'm just going to insert my hook into that 3rd chain there. And then I'm going to slip stitch to join. There we go. And that will complete round number 1. And as you can see, I worked over my tail. So now we have the base of our cozy. We need to make it a little bit bigger because we want the base of the can to be able to sit nicely on top of that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to slip stitch over to the next stitch just because I had a hard time getting into the top of the chain 3. So from here, I will chain 3 again, 1, 2, and 3. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place 2 double crochets into every stitch. So this chain 3 counts as 1. So I'm going to go back into that same spot and I'm going to double crochet again. Okay, so there's 2. And now I'm going to go into the next stitch, which is right here. And I am going to place another 2 double crochets. So there's 1 and there is 2. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do that all the way around. So in round 1, I had 12 stitches. In round 2, I'm going to have 24 stitches. Okay, I'm at the end of round number 2, and I'm just going to close off this stitch by slip stitching to the top of the 3rd chain there. And I managed to get 2 loops this time. Just like that. So we need to do one more round. This is for the base of our cozy here. And we are going to actually change gears a little bit. We are going to use half double crochet stitches because I just need a little bit more width, but I don't need that much. So another round of double crochets I think would give us too much width. So we're going to only chain 1 this time. Some people chain 2 for a half double. I just chain 1. And we are going to work into the very first stitch. So you still yarn over as usual into that very first stitch where we just slip stitch right there. We're going to half double crochet. So that just means once we pull up, we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 stitches. Okay, so that's a half double crochet. We're going to do that again into the next stitch, which is right there, right next to where I slip stitched before. Okay, another half double crochet. And now into the next stitch, we're going to place our increase, which means we're going to place 2 stitches into that stitch there. So we have 1 and we have 2. Okay, so that is the pattern we're going to repeat. We're going to place 1 half double crochet, 1, and then into the next one we place 1, and into the next one we place 2. Okay, so at the end of round number 3, you should have a total of 36 stitches. Okay, so just go ahead and do that, and then the base of our cozy will be pretty much done. Okay, so round number 3 is done. So you can see round 1, 2, and round 3. And actually, because it's a slightly shorter stitch, it does want to curl. But that's okay, that works in our favor. So this is going to be the outside and this is the inside. So I'm just going to show you, okay? So we have the base here and now I'm going to place my favorite can of Fresca. And you can see there's just a little bit showing around the edges there. And that's exactly what we want. So now it's the easy part. All we're going to do is we are now going to make it curl up and it's going to hug the can. So when you put the can in there, it will hug it nice and tightly, which is what we like. Okay, guys, so really super easy. We're going to go on to round number 4 and you're going to repeat this round until you get your preferred height. So we're going to go back to double crochet stitches. So I'm going to chain 3 again, 2 and 3. And now we don't have to worry about any increases. All we're going to do is we're going to place 1 stitch into every stitch all the way around. So I'm just going to go into the next stitch here and double crochet and then go into the next stitch and do the same thing. So remember how when we did these half double crochets, we could see that the circle wanted to start curling. And that's okay because that is what we want. And especially in this round, you are most certainly going to notice it's going to start to curl in a bit more because we are not increasing the number of stitches. So if I show you that right there, you can see it's starting to curl, which is perfect. So really easy. That's all you're going to do. And what I'll do is I'll meet you at the end of this first round just to guide you through how to end and start each round. It's very similar to when we were working with the circle being flat. And yeah, you'll have this cozy done by the end of the hour for sure. It won't, this project will not take you an hour, most certainly not. But if you're looking to squeeze in 1 hour of crochet, you could, I think you could probably whip up a couple of these in an hour. So maybe one for you and one for a friend to enjoy a cool beverage. Okay, so I'm at the end of my fourth round, and you can see it's completely curled up, right? So I'm just going to go to the top of that chain 3. I'm going to slip stitch to join as usual. And what I want to do, like this is the inside, so I'm just going to push this curled bit outward. And so now you can see, there we go. So you're getting that, it almost looks like a bit bowl-like, but as we just do more rows or rounds, I should say, of height, this will kind of straighten out a little bit. So if you want, I'm going to take my can, I'm going to place it perfect. Look at that. So it hugs the bottom of the can perfectly. And now I just want to continue working approximately, for me, I like about 2/3 of the way up because I like it to cover where I'm going to grab onto it with my hand. So especially if it's cold, it starts to sweat, then I can have the cozy just absorbing all of that moisture, which is great. So now, for those of you a little newer, you would just continue as usual. Chain 3, and then just go on over to the next stitch. So super easy. Like I said before, this is the most easiest summer project you could come up with, and something that's a little bit different, okay? So now you can see it's starting to work up. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna leave you now to just do as many rows as you would like to fit around your can, and then I will meet you at the very end. Okay, guys, here it is. I've done my last round. So I actually did a total of 11 rounds, including these first 3 here. And I made it a little higher. I'll show you in a second. So I'm just going to snip my yarn here and fasten off. And then I'm just going to weave that in. I'm going to weave that end in afterwards. So I'm just going to tuck that in. So you can see it's nice and deep here. And now it stands on its own, so it's got some depth. So I'm going to grab my can here, place it inside. So you see, I went just a little higher, probably just a little over 2/3, because I found that I was still kind of touching up here. And especially once the drink starts to kind of sweat a little bit, I want to be able to just comfortably take hold of it with my hand, and then there's still enough comfortable area for the lip here. So that is it. That is my summer can cozy. Did I not tell you it was super easy? Actually, I find it's almost like a little too relaxed, but you know what? You stick this in the wash once and it does shrink a little bit, so it'll just hug it very, very nicely. But at the end of the day, it works really well. It is designed to basically absorb moisture, and so it's kind of like that dual action I was saying before. It's a coaster and a cozy at the same time. So it can protect your hands. It also can protect surfaces, because sometimes, you know, when it starts to pool, this really, really comes in handy. So I hope you guys had fun in this week's quick tutorial. And this would actually make for a fantastic housewarming gift. Like you could whip up, you know, 4 of these and maybe give them also a case of pop or something like that. I think that would be really, really cute. Now, if you have any deeper questions about this project, I don't think you will, because it's pretty straightforward. But if you do, as always, you can just pop it for me in the comment box down below, or you can email me directly, which I know some of you like to do. So feel free to do so at info@crochetcrafty.com. And if you're having any little issues here, just make sure to attach a photo of your work, so that way I can have a closer look to see what issues you may be having. Other than that, I look forward to seeing what kind of colorways you guys are going to choose for your cozies. Like, are you going to do a variegated yarn like I did here? Actually, this is also a great scrap buster now that I think about it. So if you've got a lot of leftover cotton yarn, mix and match the colors. It will look really great. Maybe you're going to do a solid color. Let me know. I'm very nosy and I like to see what everybody else is doing. So you can say hi to me. I'm on the socials. I'm on Instagram and Facebook at The Stitch Sessions. So tag me once you're done your cozies, and I am very excited to see what you guys whip up. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you newer crocheters found this a little bit exciting. I know sometimes when you're a new crocheter, you kind of get stuck doing dishcloths a lot in the beginning. But this one is using basic stitches, but it's a little bit more creative way that you can start to crochet other items and still keep it very, very simple. So I hope you enjoyed that. Have an amazing day. Take really good care of yourselves, and I will see you guys in next week's session. Bye-bye.